Today we're going to solve for equations with complementary, supplementary, and vertical angles. So to review, complementary angles are when the sum of their measures is 90 degrees. So these two angles here add up to 90 degrees, so we would consider them complementary. So if I know the value of 1, I can find the value of 2, knowing that the two add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees. They create a straight line. And vertical angles are the angles that are opposite of each other. So 1 is opposite of 3, and I know that they're congruent or the same size. 2 is vertical to 4, so they're also congruent. So if I know the size of the other one, I can find the size of the other. So now let's practice. The first thing I have to do is figure out what type of angle I have. So I have an angle here and the angle across from it. So these are vertical angles. So I am going to know that I can set up an equation with the two sides equal to each other. So one angle is 12x minus 3, and the other side is 105 degrees. So there's my equation. 12x minus 3 equals 105 degrees. Since they subtracted 3, I can add 3 to both sides. So 12x is equal to 108. I divide by 12 on both sides of the equal sign, and x is equal to 9. Let's try a second example. I have two angles that add up to 90 degrees, so they are complementary, and I can set up an equation equal to 90 degrees. So 42 plus 4x is equal to 90. I subtract 42 from each side, and I have 4x is equal to 48. I divide both sides by 4, and x is equal to 12. In this third example, it starts off looking like we're going to have vertical angles because we have two lines intersecting with each other. But these two angles here form a straight angle, so they are supplementary. So we are going to set this up equal to 180 degrees. So 117 degrees plus 3x is equal to 180. I can subtract 117 from both sides, divide by 3 on both sides of the equal sign, and x is equal to 21. So there you have it. In order to solve for an equation, when you have a complementary, supplementary, or vertical angle, determine what type of angles you have, and then set up your equation and solve.